guys, welcome back. It's LaDuina. Today's video is a foundation routine. I take you guys step by step on what I do to create my finished look. My eyes are always done. I always do my foundation last. So yeah, this is just showing you what I do off camera just to save on time. So this is just a foundation routine, nothing else. I have been using my Clinique Stay Matte foundation and I am in love, totally in love. I do as many steps as I do because I want my foundation to last all day. I really don't want to touch up. If I do anything, I'd rather blot. I don't have time for touch-ups, so I put on as many products as I do just to make sure it stays put. And yeah, that is it. So I'll let you guys get to the video. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Follow me on Instagram. Pictures are always posted daily, mostly. And yeah, so if you guys would like to see my foundation routine, stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. My brows are done and my eyes are done. Foundation is always the step that I do last. So, what I'll do is prime my face with Milk and Magnesia, and that helps me control oil. So this is the Philips Milk and Magnesia. You can get it in Target, Walmart, Walgreens, wherever stomach cramp stuff is from. So I'll just take a little bit on my hand and I'll rub it in, kind of like lotion, more so in the T-zone is where I get the oiliest. So I'll do that and let that all dry out before we go on the next step. So now that this is all dry, I go in with a actual primer. This is by Too Faced, and it's the primed and coreless, pure, oil-free. But I just take a little of it, and I use this one on top of that one because this one gives it a little bit more slick. So something to, you know, smooth. So I'll pat this on, all on top. Next, I go in and minimize the appearance of pores. So I use the Nye porefessional, and you only need a little bit of everything. So I'll just take a little bit of that, and then I'll just push it into my cheeks because that's where I have larger pores. So this is what I do. Now it's time for our foundation. So I'm using the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup Foundation. My shade is 26 Amber. The brush that I use is my Real Techniques brush, and this is the buffing brush. So I use it for liquids or powders, but yeah, you can use it for whatever you want. But how I do it is I put the foundation on the actual brush itself. Okay? And then I'll just stipple it all over to get an even distribution of color. And then if you need more, which I will, then I'll just add a little bit more. A little bit at a time. You won't waste product. So that's the more what I'm putting on again. So after our foundation's put on, now I'm going to go in and kind of do a mini highlight. So I'm using concealer, and for the first time I'm using the Clinique concealer. And this one is, it's Even Better Concealer is what it's called, and it is in Mocha. Okay? And then how I use this is what it looks like. See, I haven't touched it yet. And then I'm going to use my other Real Techniques brush, and this is a deluxe crease brush. So I'll get this product all on the brush like so, and stipple it under the eye just to brighten it up. I'll just take my ring fingers and just press it all in. You use your ring finger for your eye creams and under the eye area because it's the weakest finger, and it won't damage anything because it's delicate under the eye area. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with my powders. So the first powder I'm going to use is my Nye Banana powder. And I put this in another jar just because it's larger. But this is what it looks like. Okay? And I'm gonna take a sponge to apply it. Just a wedge sponge, just like that. And I'm putting that. Okay, and then we're going to put it all under where we put the concealer. Just tap it in. It's translucent, it'll disappear. Next powder I put on is still a Ebony powder, and it is in Topaz, and that is what it looked like. Again, I put it in a different jar just so it's bigger because they're like small, the tops are small on the Ebony powders. So I'll take that, and I'm taking this really big Eco Tools brush. It's a bronzing brush, but I use this one all over. And just blend it all out. Go in with a little bit of contour, and what I use is the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze Bronzer. Okay? And I'm just taking a brush like this, something to get into the contours of my cheeks. So I'm starting at the top of my hairline. This is a totally optional step. Now I have a little contour going on. Can you guys see the shadow? And then you put it at in the temples, and do the same thing on the other side. So the next step is my cheek color, and I'm using the Milani, it's so old, rubbed off, the Milani blush, and this is in Mai Tai. Just a really pretty pink. And I'm taking another Eco Tools brush, whatever blush brush you choose, and then you don't need a lot, and then just put it on the apples of your cheeks and blend up. And I'm going to add a highlight. So I'm going to my Artisian color big blush, and this bronzer. So that's what that is, and this is by Black Radiance, and it's in Gingersnap. And I just take a little brush, and this is an Eco Tools one. It is a contour brush, but I use it for whatever. So I just get a little bit on there and put it right in the top of our cheeks so you can get a nice little glow. Okay, now that all of that's on your face, I take this brush, didn't add anything to it, and just blend everything together. Now that I've done my powders, that's when I like to do my bottom mascara. So I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara, because if I do it after or before the powder, powder gets on my lashes and I have to reapply anyway. Now I'm going to do my lips, and what I use, this is my go-to look. So I'm using the Ruby Kisses lip liner in Plum. Now I'm going to go in with my matte lipstick by NYX, and this is in Shocking Pink. And here we go. Alright guys, so that is the finished foundation look, and I will zoom in so you guys can see everything, I guess. So yeah, this is my simple go-to eye, just a new, neutral eye and a pop of color on the lips and hair, by the way. It's a whole nother different story. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you can take something from it. And when I'll try and do another foundation routine in case I, switch it up a bit. I just switch up products. I still do the same process, but yeah. So I hope you guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.